Alright, the nephron is the key place in which excretory system functions. Blood enters the glomerulus, where pressure diffuses specific filtrate molecules into the Bowman capsule. The remaining part of the blood, for example, white blood cells, plasma proteins, and red blood cells, flow through the efferent areolatries into the peritubular capillaries, where reabsorbed molecules can re-enter the bloodstream. In the Bowman capsule, the filtrate moves into the proximal tubule, where ammonia and hydrogen enter the tube to maintain pH, and amino acids, salt, and glucose transport actively into the interstitial fluid, while potassium, bicarbonate, and water transport passively into the interstitial fluid. Then the filtrate continues on, moves into the descending loop of Henle, where water is reabsorbed via aquaporins. The interstitial fluid is hypoosmotic to the filtrate, causing diffusion into the fluid. Then the filtrate goes into the ascending part of the loop of Henle. Initially, salt diffuses out passively, and water is impermeable. At the top part of the ascending loop, the filtrate is hypoosmolar, but through the use of sodium-potassium pumps, salt is continuously filtered out of the tube into the interstitial fluid. Finally, potassium and hydrogen are added in the distal tube to maintain the hyperosmolarity in the tubule, and along with that, salt and bicarbonate are actively transported into the interstitial fluid, while water is moved passively. Finally moves to the collecting duct, where salt, water, and urea are filtered out. Along with that, ADH is a positive feedback loop that occurs when salt concentration increases. The hypothalamus releases ADH, which increases H2O reabsorption, and the RAAS positive feedback activates antigens into angiogens 2, which causes arterioles to constrict and increase sodium and water reabsorption.